What about when it's on the coach's side, though? You know, sometimes like you've got that one kid that rubs you, especially as they get older. What can coaches do?
So a lot of times, and I've had them. They're doing it like we talked about in the beginning in the first Q&A. They're doing it for a reason. So we need to understand that this kid is not trying to legitimately annoy me. This kid wants my attention. This kid is crying out for help. This kid is in pain. This kid is whatever it is. Some kids lash out at others when they feel badly about themselves. When they can't do a skill, they're going to lash out the ones who can.
Yeah.
When they feel overlooked or they feel sad, they're going to lash out to get the attention. So that's one. As a coach, I've got to let go of my emotions. If I'm going to try to teach my athletes how to embrace and work with their emotions, I've got to be willing to show that I'm going to embrace and work with mine. So, and that's the toughest thing, is I've got to take a deep breath and say, okay, Timmy is testing me today, but that means Timmy needs something, needs help with something from me. Timmy is asking me to help him solve something. So rather than add more trouble and problems, I've got to approach it that way. And then it's, sometimes they need a moment. Sometimes it's just that stopping and saying, and Jane loves this. Jane loves to do it this way. I see that you are upset, and you try to name it, right? And Timmy say, I'm not upset, I'm mad. Then now you know what it is. Okay.
Right.
If Timmy doesn't name it, I'm not upset. I see that you're mad. I'm not mad. You say, okay, well, I see that we need a moment. Can you talk with me? Are you willing to take a moment and talk with me about what's going on so we can solve it together? Because I'm here to help you solve it. I want to help you solve it. Usually that'll calm them down. If not, like I said, I had a kid in kindergarten that he needed that, and I'd be like, you got it. You got it. I see it, leave me alone, Mr. M, leave me alone. You got it. I'm going to give you a moment. Okay. And when we're ready, let's talk. And people are like, oh, you're too soft. You should have put him in his place on the spot. But that same kid was a kid who came to me anytime he needed me, because he knew I was going to be patient with him and I was going to allow him to have his moment. We adults have our moments.